The woman suddenly took off her feet and floated up. Her feet hover a few centimeters above the ground, but she cannot descend. The husband called an ambulance for her, and several big men could not move the woman half a step together. The doctor gave her a checkup. All was normal. After a while, the ground gap increased progressively. Woman was on the rise. Before leaving, the doctor drew her blood. Prepared for additional testing. Woman can only live in midair first. Eat and drink also in the air. And must stand to sleep here. Doc tried to fill in heavy objects on her. But this didn't slow down the rising speed at all. The woman's head touched the ceiling, and an expert came to investigate. But still unsure why woman lifted. Experts say she was rising at a faster rate. In a few weeks at this rate, woman will rise to 2.4 kilometers. It's very cold with thin oxygen. In a few months, she'll reach 100 kilometers. And cross the Karman Line, which is the dividing line into outer space. This means that woman will leave the earth. The family recognized the problem's severity. The husband made a hole on the second floor to improve his wife's comfort. The second floor was their daughter's room where she was preparing for college exam. She said she can't focus on her study now. She just wanted to care for her mother at home. The woman suddenly lost her temper and ordered her daughter to concentrate on preparing for the exam without worrying. Suddenly, a week had gone by and woman was on the third floor. It was their bedroom with her husband, on the third floor. Knowing that she will leave soon, so woman dressed her up. Spent the last wedding anniversary with her husband. One day, when her daughter came home, she heard her mother howl in pain. A rope was tied to the floor, and the other end was tied to the woman's leg. Husband was hesitant to leave his wife. So wanted to keep her with a rope, but as my body gradually raised. This stretching caused her great pain. Her daughter hurried to cut the rope. When father stopped his daughter, the woman's foot was dislocated. The daughter pushed her father away and cut the rope with a knife. Another week passed, and the woman had reached out of the house. Her family packed 2 large backpacks for her. And a few other essentials. And oxygen tank. Her daughter brought her a MP3. Woman must take the next journey herself. She bid her family farewell and urged them to take care. The higher off the surface, the faster the woman raised. She floated over the city and played crossword puzzles when she was bored. She was most willing to look at the situation at home with a telescope. It was dinner time. She called her daughter and told her, "Don't burn the bread." She used to cook for her family. She was worried if they can eat well. Woman put on headphones. Get ready to listen to songs. But MP3 was slipped down. The only entertainment was gone. Woman screamed in despair, all negative emotions surged in. Tears keep flowing. As birds singing in the distance. Birds migrate. For the first time she saw so many birds, and birds flew around woman. The haze in her mind was swept away. Woman enjoyed the city's beautiful aerial views. It rained heavily at night, her husband looked up worried. The woman was wet all over, and soon the rain was gone. She flew over the clouds, and the air became thin. Woman had to put on the oxygen mask. She made the last call to her family. Father and daughter inquired about her. Woman was still worried about her daughter's exams. "Whatever you do, I'm so proud of you. Take good care of your father. We both love you." Her husband urged her to quickly put on the oxygen mask. The woman asked them to stay away from the hole. Soon her backpack fell into the room. The woman said she no longer needed those things. She was climbing faster and faster. She asked her husband to fix the hole and then said a final goodbye. The woman's phone fell through the hole. They knew woman never come back. End of film. This film won the Best Short Film Award in British Film. Explore themes of aging and mortality in soft sci-fi. The rising was a metaphor. The Karman Line was the life and death line for woman. The household depicted the family's heartache. After the mother left, the hole in the house was filled. The father-daughter relationship has improved. My daughter was improving too. People always learn to mature after losing. I think this should be a sincere and touching letter from the director to his mother.